This man had half his body trapped inside a giant tree. Desperate and helpless, he could only wait for rescue. Soon, a group of explorers passed by, but when they saw this bizarre scene, they were completely frozen in shock. To check if the man was still alive, James quickly held his phone near the man's nose, but there was no sign of breath. He had stopped breathing. Just as they were about to leave, the man suddenly opened one eye. James instinctively raised his gun, but the man only pleaded with them to end his suffering. Realizing he was in unimaginable pain, one of the teammates raised his gun, but in the end, couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger. Just then, James noticed something strange. As they moved in for a closer look, they saw a laser cannon embedded in the tree. Nearby on the ground was a bottle of unknown liquid. It was clear the man had been used as a test subject. Suddenly, the man grabbed James by the neck. James froze in fear. Thankfully, the man didn't hurt him. He just told them about a nearby warehouse, where they could find painkillers to ease his suffering, and possibly tools that could help. Seeing the man in agony, they quickly followed his directions. Surprisingly, they found a hidden warehouse. Inside, they managed to locate the painkillers. James and another teammate rushed back, but when they returned, they found the man had no pulse. James was confused. He had just seemed full of energy. That's when his teammate noticed something odd about his sleeve. Pulling it up, they found his arm covered in needle marks. Clearly, he had been used by scientists for inhumane experiments. It finally made sense. Meanwhile, their other teammates found something else. Inside the warehouse, they powered on a computer. It contained a video clip. On screen was the man who had just died. From his own words, they learned the truth. He had once been a renowned scientist. Years ago, they discovered a space-time rift in this forest. To test whether it was traversable, they began a risky experiment. But something went wrong halfway through. Only half of the man's body made it through. The other half got stuck in the tree. That laser-like device wasn't a weapon. It was part of their time travel machine. Then, another man appeared in the video. He was seen injecting a liquid into the trapped scientist. Clearly, the experiment had failed, and they wanted to silence him. Now realizing they were in serious danger, James warned that someone could be watching them right now. He grabbed his teammate and urged them to leave, but when they got back to their car, they found a puddle of leaking fuel, and the engine had been sabotaged.